Hey there, toy fans. Welcome back to Talk Action Figures. I'm Josh.
And I'm Chipper. Hey, everybody.
And this week we're doing another unboxing and review of some of the Star Wars Black Series Empire Strikes Back line.
All right, let's open some boxes.
Hey, Barry, could you bring those up here when you get a chance?
You betcha.
Thanks, Barry.
Coming right in.
No, Barry, this is way too
shucks.
many.
Sorry
Why
about
would this
that.
be what I wanted, Barry? Can you take these away?
You got it, Josh. It'll be like they weren't here.
Thanks, Barry. Just one, okay?
Just one. Gotcha.
Awesome.
There you go. You guys have fun with your unboxing.
What do you think he does down there all day? Is he okay?
It's probably best not to ask, but yeah, sure, he's fine.
Anyway, let's open up this box and see what's inside. Chipper, do you have my pocket knife?
Yeah, but you can't have it. We're not watching you struggle with the box again.
What do you mean?
I hid your knife. I'll be opening the boxes.
All right, fine. Thanks, Chipper.
Uh-huh.
All right, first up we have the Hoth Rebel Soldier. And it looks like for once I had great luck with Hasbro Pulse's shipping. This card doesn't have a dent or a crease on it.
Thank goodness. We're still hearing about that last one.
And the figure itself looks great. I'll show you the front and the back of the card. I'm really excited about this guy, so let's get him out of Carbonite.
Whew, that joke doesn't even make sense here.
Well, if all the jokes are good, they won't appreciate the great ones.
And when are we gonna get one of those?
Hey.
Now unboxing Hoth Rebel Trooper.
Here's the Hoth Rebel Trooper. I started him off with all of his accessories on here, but as I'm sure you've heard, there are a lot of different combinations for army builders so you can make this guy look like different soldiers.
Ooh, let's check him out.
So first off, his goggles can be moved down in front of his eyes, and that gives him a different look already. But then we can remove this bandana, and we're already at look number 3. And if you push his goggles back up on his hat here...
And then we get to see his face.
So far we have bandana on the face with goggles and without goggles, and bandana off the face with and without goggles. That's 4 different looks already, but that's not even the end of how customizable this figure is.
But wait, there's more.
In his backpack, again, as you may have already heard, he has a surprise. If you open it up right here, there's an extra face sculpt that you can trade out, bringing it up to a total of 8 different customizable looks on this guy.
That's great, but also a little creepy.
So once you swap out that secondary face sculpt from the backpack, you have an entirely different look for the figure.
He's like Zartan from G.I. Joe.
Yeah, he kinda is. But I realized while I was giving him his facial hair that you can also put the bandana upside down and make it look like it's pushed off the face. So really, when you think about it, that's upwards of 12 different looks for this figure.
He's got a look for every occasion.
Which is amazing for army builders, and even just for people who are only gonna buy one, it's cool to be able to change out how he looks on your display. And great for toy photography too.
Alright, you can plug your Instagram account later. What do you think of the figure?
Well, overall, I'd have to give this figure a great review. I mean, I just think it's really cool. It's got an awesome sculpt, and in addition to the customization, it's just got an incredible amount of detail. When you look at it, he has a lot of attention put into his backpack, and a little insignia on his arm, and his comm on his wrist. In a perfect world, I would love him to have some wash or a little painted detail on his weapons, but it really doesn't bug me that much. They've got some great sculpted details.
That sure was a lot of words to say you like it.
So that's the Hoth Rebel Trooper, a very cool figure that I'm excited to add to my collection. Hey Barry?
Right here, Josh. How can I help?
Could you add this guy to the display and take out the next box, please?
You betcha. There you go. Wow, that is one cool figure.
Yeah, it is a cool figure. Do you want to stay and watch us open the next one?
Oh, no. I gotta get going. You have fun, though.
That was weird. Did you tell him he can't be up here or something?
No. Why would I do that? Maybe you did.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's see what's inside the next box. Chipper, do you want to do the honors?
Do I have a choice?
Thanks, Chipper. Next up is Dagobah R2D2. Now, there's a little bend in the corner here from shipping, but Honestly, I'm not even sure if you guys will be able to see it. It's not that bad, and if I was going to keep him in the package, I could probably flatten it out. But I'm not going to keep him in the package. I want to get him in the display. So I'll give you a quick look at the back, and then we'll open him up so we can get a better look.
Now unboxing Dagobah R2D2.
So here out of the package, we have everyone's favorite little droid.
Hey, what about me?
Well, you're not a droid.
I'm a robot. What's the difference?
Copyright, mostly. So R2-D2 from Dagobah looks great. I really love the weathered paint app. It looks like he's been through a lot. And he doesn't come with all the accessories that the original Black Series R2-D2 did, but that's okay because we just want the ones that go with his Dagobah look. So he's got his little telescoping eye from when he falls into the swamp. I wish it had been painted to give it the red glow that it has in the movie, but you know what? We can't have everything, and overall it's really cool.
I'll paint the red dot if you want.
Now we can take this telescoping eye out and put in his little headpiece to make him look like that.
That can't be as difficult as you're making it look.
There's a lot of detail on this figure. You can also put out his foot.
Okay, sure.
And it's also covered in mud. So no matter which position you have this guy in, he looks pretty dirty. Now just like on the normal Black Series R2-D2, you can open these cabinets on the front and take out his, well, I don't know, Chipper, what would you call these?
Well, the slang term is...
I don't think that's right. I hope that's not right. But you can take them both out.
Oh, he's got his little grabby arm, too.
So he's ready to fight with Yoda over the flashlight.
All right, we've seen the figure. What are your thoughts?
Overall, I think this is an amazing figure. The scenes in Dagobah are just so classic, and I'm really happy we finally have this look for R2 in the Black Series.
And he looks a good look on R2-D2.
Now, other than the lack of paint decals on the telescoping eye, I would say my only complaint would be the lack of paint on these cabinets here. They just look a little too clean for the rest of the figure.
We want a dirty R2? We should get a dirty R2.
Well, yeah, exactly.
He's cute no matter how much mud you put on him.
So that's Dagobah R2-D2. Hey, Barry!
Hoo, beep boop, boppity boop. I'm right here and not distracted at all.
Could you put him in the display and take out the next box?
Sure thing. This little guy should be right next to Yoda. Oh yeah, he looks pretty good right there.
Thanks, Barry.
Oh sure, but now I gotta get back to my computer. I'm waiting for some online exclusives to drop at Walmart.com.
All right, go ahead. We'll see you later.
Oh boy.
Well, let's see what's inside this box. Thanks, Chipper. Now we have Snowspeeder Luke. And I have to say, this is another perfect mint condition package. I don't know how I got so lucky with Hasbro Pulse shipping this time. Or maybe last time I was just really unlucky. This is only the second time I've placed an order there.
I don't know why you keep talking about the packaging. You open them.
So here's the front of the package. Here's the back. Now let's open it up and take a closer look.
Now opening Snowspeeder Pilot Luke.
So here's Snowspeeder Luke, another great looking figure from the Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary line. I think this figure looks great, both the sculpt and the paint application. Hasbro's come a long way with these Black Series figures, especially with the digital face painting technology.
You sure do talk about that face painting tech a lot.
Well, I really like it.
Well, I really like Family Feud, and you hardly ever hear me talk about it.
There's an impressive amount of detail in this figure, and he looks just like he appeared in the film. His helmet is removable, and he has his skull cap underneath for warmth. I'm probably not going to remove the helmet because he looks a lot better with it on.
Really? You're gonna give people fashion advice?
And they fit an impressive amount of articulation in this figure. He's double jointed at his shoulders so that there's a lot of movement in there, which I really appreciate. You can get him into some pretty cool lightsaber poses due to the combo of this ball joint and butterfly joint right here. And his flight straps here are made of a nice soft rubber so you can still bend his knees and get a pretty good range of movement.
Flight straps? Is that the technical term?
Another thing I really like about this figure is that the extra bit of articulation up here in the thigh is cut right above the pocket, so it doesn't make it look weird when you twist it.
Pockets? I wish my hover skirt had pockets.
I really don't have anything negative to say about this figure.
Ugh, you never have anything negative to say.
Well, I'm a pretty positive guy. But hopefully you'll agree with me when I say that this figure is a great representation of Snowspeeder Luke, and everything from the sculpt to the paint application and the many points of articulation are just perfect. But we're going to keep him around because we want to have him here when we open the Snowspeeder. Barry, can you bring that up for us?
Oh, sure, you betcha. Gotta be quick, though. Those online exclusives keep selling out.
Thanks,
oh, yeah.
Barry.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, it is not going well. No, no, no.
Good luck! Oh, he makes me sad.
Wow, this is a big box. Chipper, we got one last box to open. Thanks, Chipper.
Sure thing. I'm just glad it's the last one.
Wow, this is much bigger than I expected it to be. The box looks very cool and showed up in great condition. I have to say, Hasbro Pulse did a great job with shipping this time. So here's the front of the box. And here's what the back looks like. It's got a drawing of Dak on this side, and some more diagrams of the Snowspeeder on the sides. All right, let's open it up and take a look inside.
Now unboxing the Snowspeeder and Dak.
So this is the Black Series Snowspeeder vehicle with Dak Ralter figure. It is a very cool vehicle, and it is much bigger than I expected it to be. I'm not sure where I'm going to find display space for this.
I'm sure you'll find a space. You always do.
As you can see, there's some battle damage that you can reveal by taking this panel off. We'll go ahead and put this panel back on.
Do you need some help there? It really shouldn't be that difficult. This is a toy, right? For kids?
So here's the Snowspeeder with those pieces popped back on. I think it looks fantastic. It's got all of these great paint applications, all the little bits of battle damage and scarring. It has these wing flaps that pop up, which are very cool, and they're articulated, and you can kind of leave them in any position you want to.
That's pretty cool, I guess.
Of course, the canopy opens so you can get your figures inside. I really like the way they did the seat belts on this vehicle. I always found it difficult to get the TIE Fighter pilots into the TIE Fighter that they made from The Force Awakens. But this is a really easy system. You just snap them out so you can put your figure in, and then snap their seatbelt back over their shoulders there. There's lots of cool details inside the cockpit. It's all fully painted inside, which I think is just fantastic.
Oh, nice. Gotta admire that attention to detail.
So aside from the figure of Dak, the Snowspeeder also comes with 3 accessories. It comes with the cable gun that Luke shoots to get up to the AT-AT, and it comes with 2 bombs like the ones that Luke threw into the AT-AT. Now, the really cool thing here is that there are spots inside the Snowspeeder to hold these bombs. So you can see that there are already a couple molded in there, and these just slide in right next to them.
Like I'm gonna slide into Dak's DMs.
I love that there's detailing on the inside of the cockpit roof, and even these little handles on the inside of the roof are just superb little details that really show that they went the extra mile with this toy.
I don't know if those details are even necessary, but I'm glad they make you happy.
So there's just an awesome amount of detail on the inside of that cockpit, and really on the whole ship. There's little bits of Arabic written where they should be, and if you turn it around, we'll take a look at the back.
Now that's a nice backside.
There's just a ton of detail all the way around. So in the back, we have the harpoon gun with the tow cable, and we have these flaps here that are all articulated. And then also, there's a lot of detail on the bottom of the ship, which is very cool.
Is anyone ever gonna see that?
I really like how the landing gear can fully fold into the ship. It has these flaps that fold down like this. It also has this handy compartment right here where the tow cable can be reeled back in once you pull it out of the back of the ship.
That way, if you miss the AT-AT, you can try again.
So overall, the detail on this ship is just really fantastic.
Enough about the ship. Can we talk about that hunk, Dak?
Yeah, I'm getting to Dak. Let's take a look at him now.
Now unboxing Dak Ralter. Oh, wait, he's already out of the box.
So obviously, the Dak figure is going to be pretty similar to the Luke figure because they're both in the Hoth flight suit.
Aw, twinsies.
But there are some important differences.
Yeah, like Dak's the cute one.
The Dak figure, of course, has the Dak face sculpt, which looks just like him. I assume. We all remember what Dak looks like, right?
Hey, don't be mean to Dak. You're just jealous.
Now, of course, Dak has his character-specific helmet, the white with blue rebel insignia, very cool. And he also has his own belt. It's not quite as fancy as Luke's. It looks kind of like a sad car seat belt with some bullets? Sewing needles? I don't know what those are.
Don't worry, I'm sure someone will let you know in the comments.
It's very different from Luke's hero belt, which has this fancy buckle and the leather pouches all the way around. So clearly this middle piece here between the legs and the torso is its own unique sculpt.
Ugh, now we're talking about belt details?
And I think that's very cool. It's important for screen accuracy and also just gives these characters a bit of, well, character.
Okay, clearly you've run out of things to say about the figure.
So let's get Dak's helmet on and put these two in the Snowspeeder.
Aw, I bet he looks great in his helmet.
He looks dashing.
I think you mean dacking.
Remind me to cut that joke out. So this is what Luke and Dak look like in the cockpit, and it is so cool. I'm just having a major flashback to childhood, playing with the Kenner power of the Force Snowspeeder, and this thing is just so sentimental and neat that I think I'd love it no matter what, but honestly they did a great job with it. So we'll close down the cockpit.
And they're ready for takeoff.
As far as complaints with this toy, I really don't have many. If I had to single something out, I would say that the compartments that open and close, including the cockpit, can stick once they're closed and are a little difficult to get back open. But it's not a huge complaint or a big deal. And overall, I would say that this is by far the best vehicle that they've put out for the Black Series.
It makes me feel like I can take on the whole empire myself.
I wouldn't say that if I were you.
Why not? Isn't that something Dak says? I haven't seen the movie.
So I'm very pleased I picked this up. I think it's awesome and would make an excellent addition to anyone's collection. Hey Barry!
Are you sure you want to bug him? He seems pretty busy down there.
Can you add this to the display for us?
Sure thing. One-way ticket to Hoth.
Thanks, Barry. Hey, why don't you stick around for the outro?
Okay, sure. Might as well. Couldn't get any of those exclusive toys I wanted. The dang bots bought 'em all up.
But Barry, you are a bot.
Oh, what a twist! It was me the whole time!
So that's it for our review of Snowspeeder Luke, Dagobah R2D2, the Hoth Rebel Soldier, and the Snowspeeder vehicle.
Just click right here if you want to watch one of our full episodes, where Josh and Chipper interview a toy collector and show off their collection.
Or just click right here if you want to watch another toy review.
Oh, and don't forget to click up here to subscribe.
And every time someone subscribes, a Wampa's provided a warm meal.
It's a good cause. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and make it a good day.